land of the free, home of the giant social media companies who are telling us what we can and cannot say. G'day ladies and gentlemen, my name's Butterfield, and we're all very aware that there is a giant war at the moment on free speech, not just in America, where it was focused this week, but where I am in Australia as well. Basically, that war has devolved from protecting people from hate speech to punishing people because they make people slightly upset by putting them in the fucking naughty corner. And it is at an all-time high, and last week, the Zuckerbergs at Facebook and Instagram and the Dorseys at Twitter basically went on a fucking rampage. All they did was just go on a banning spree. Dorsey and Zuckerberg allegedly got their dicks out and compares whose was bigger to see who could ban the most people and piss basically the entire population off, except for some people who are mad progressives and are just general fuckwits. But anyway, we won't talk about them. But it was mainly Facebook and Instagram, and they were banning people left and right. Well, mainly right, but we'll get into that. First of all, I think it's very important, before we get into this political discussion, that I really declare where my allegiance lies. Now, I am not a right-wing person. I am not a left-wing person. I like to think of myself as someone very much in the middle. I like to think that I pick the best from both worlds to, sort of define the person that I am. And for some reason, we have all turned into this society where we treat our political leaning as some fucking sports team. What the fuck is this? This isn't some game. This is real life, motherfuckers. We did sort of see this coming with what happened with Alex Jones just a few months ago. I mean, he had a ban from Facebook then. I've had bans from Facebook for videos that they deemed inappropriate, even though they're just making jokes. I think at the moment, I'm one ban from having my entire Facebook page removed. For what? Making jokes? Fucking harden up, Zuckerberg, you big sook. Even with Instagram, I've almost got 300,000 followers on Instagram. I don't even have a blue tick, and some prick who works at the ABC part-time has got 1,000 followers, got a blue tick. Who gives a fuck? Some fucking shit journalist. My point being that people aren't being promoted on these websites, utilized on these websites, and having their businesses shut down because they offend people. And that's very, very scary. Facebook and Instagram's attack on the individuals that were banned was not a whimsical move, all right? It was premeditated. There were media releases sent out. Some media organizations allegedly had enough time to even create graphs. They knew about this before time. This was nothing less than a political stunt by Facebook and Instagram, in my humble, bearded opinion. They just threw them out, threw them in jail, and locked away the key, and labeled them, as the progressive and mainstream media does, as an extremist or something to discredit them, and then wipe their hands of it. So who was banned? InfoWars was banned from Facebook and Instagram. Now, InfoWars, as you may know, run by Alex Jones, who was banned from Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and fucking everything, apparently. Probably from like the local shopping center as well. Now, according to who you ask, InfoWars is a news site, or it is a conspiracy website. It really depends on what side of the media you watch, which is also a very interesting piece of commentary on how fucked the way we educate ourselves is. Milo Yiannopoulos, who I know a lot of people disagree with what he has to say, and I disagree with a lot he has to say too, but I also find him hilarious. There's a few others as well, but they're not overly well known here in Australia. But most scarily of all was this gentleman, Paul Joseph Watson. Now, if you don't know who Paul Joseph Watson is, he's very similar to me, except he's extremely intelligent, witty, and knows what he's talking about. So we differ a little bit. But he was shut down as well, labelled a far-right extremist. Now, Paul has views that I don't necessarily agree with. Maybe because I haven't done the research, or maybe we just differ. But is he someone who should be banned? Someone who commentates on YouTube? That's fucking scary. What's even scarier than anything else is these people were labelled as extremists. And yet there are extremist groups on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram that remain there, that help fund terrorist organizations that are involved in killing people, and yet people who make videos that are a little bit mean to some people's delicate sensibilities are the extremists. Even here in Australia, Clementine Ford, she allegedly tweeted, "Kill all men," allegedly. And I use that word because she denies it now. But it's what is even more fucked up about all of this is if you go on Facebook right now, Instagram right now, and you put up a photo of one of these people, or you support one of these people. I, for example, can post this video on YouTube, but nowhere else, because it will be removed, it will be censored, and I will be punished. You will be punished as well. Now, I know I've had this book, 1984 by George Orwell, on my shelf for some time. But what the fuck? If this isn't anything less than thought police, I don't know what is. Donald Trump even came out and supported the people who were banned, saying that this has to stop. There needs to be some investigation going on into this. For the President of the United States to come out and speak down to a private company like Facebook, honestly, something needs to be done. And I know a lot of people push the idea that this is a private company, they're able to do whatever they want. But don't you think it comes to a stage now where Facebook, Instagram, they are so big, they are such a part of our lives that they're no longer a private company, they're a fucking commodity. They're like water, they're like electricity. We need them in our lives, otherwise we can't communicate. So why does one person, one board, one group get to dictate what people hear and what people don't? That is control. That is censorship. That is not free speech. That is fucking scary. Even here in Australia, Scott Morrison, the Prime Minister, has decided that if he is re-elected, which is unlikely in the next election, he will make a law or make tougher laws on internet trolls, facing up to 5 years in jail. But what constitutes an internet troll? Is an internet troll someone who attacks you constantly and berates you and attacks your family? Or is it someone who makes fun of you? That's a dark path. I don't want to think for even a second what I'm suggesting here is promoting the idea that the government should have control over social media. I think that is not a good move. I don't know what the answer is though. Because right now, a group, a board, they have control over what you and I can watch, inform ourselves with, or consume. And that is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't have the answer, and I want to know of you guys right now. Let me know in the comment section below. What the fuck do we do here? How do we protect our rights online? Why do we not have the freedom to access this information? Why are we living in 1984? Honestly, as someone who loves the internet and enjoys the experience you can have on there, where you can go and get different pieces of information from anywhere and form your own opinion, this is molding people to have the same opinion everywhere. This is just bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking dangerous and it has to stop. But how? That is the big question. Let me know down below. If you like the video, leave it a like. Hit subscribe because we're going to hit 1 million by the 14th of July, which is my birthday. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dicks thinks. And I'll see you all very soon. Toodaloo, au revoir. I don't know what I'm fucking doing with my fucking hands. Bye.